Hello, and thank you for joining us today for EHE Health's Rise and Thrive series. I'm Kimmie, and this is Jacob. We're two trainers from P.volve, an entirely new fitness method that's designed with dynamic joint movement and patented resistance-based equipment. Today, we're going to sculpt and tone your entire body and move it the way that it was designed to move.
EHE Health has partnered with us to provide an innovative approach to health and fitness. Today, we're going to be doing a brief but intense workout using the starter kit. If you don't have any equipment, you can follow Stephanie over here to the right throughout your workout. Now let's get to it.
Let's do it. All right, so you're going to begin with me here. Soft bending your knees, feet about hips width distance, maybe a little bit wider. We'll take a nice inhale, big breath in, arms reach, eyes go high. Exhale, tuck chin to chest, big bend in the knees, take it low. We'll take that a few more times, just flowing through it here. Don't be too precious about it, just move your body, get a nice stretch and a nice release. That good morning, yawning sensation. Exhale. I don't know about you guys, but it just like boosts my mood to open up my body first thing of your day. Going through this just makes you smile. Let's take it twice more, big inhale. Exhale, tuck chin to chest. Last one, up and down, make it feel good, inhale. Exhale, hold it down low, take a soft bend in the knees, just ragdoll your upper body, head is heavy, arms are heavy, roll it slow for 3, 2, and 1. Roll your shoulders back at the top, think about closing your ribs in, soft bend the knees, and reach your arms out long. We're gonna send our hips back like you're sitting in a chair, and then you simply press through your feet, press the arms back, use resistance, reach long, and then press tall. My friends here are gonna stay forward so you can see this view. I'm gonna turn to the side so you get a better angle here. The idea is that your knees are stacking right over the ankle, so different from your traditional squat. That's very quad dominant. You wanna shift everything back so you start to feel the posterior chain, hamstrings, glutes, and back. Let's take it a little bit faster for 4. We go down for 4, press up. Here's 3. Nice, you guys, let's 2. Last one like this. Now we're gonna take a little bit more of a shallow sit back. Step your right leg back. Directly behind you, pull your heel up high and squeeze your glutes. Arms will drift up high to the sky and we'll find our sit. There it is, nice. Step back, inhale, big stretch, and press in. Think about reaching up straight to the sky rather than arching back. You wanna find tons of length through the body here. Again, we're moving your body the way that it was designed to move. So you want to find length out of your joints here rather than dunking down into them. Find that big stretch. We'll take it twice more and feel really good in front of your hip. Last one, hold it back. Stay right here, press your arms down and then pull your elbows back. This is our box position. You're going to internally rotate now. So make sure that your left toes are still pointing forward, your hips are over to that left corner. Let's drive our right arm out and then simply sweep your leg back in. Nice. Send it out. Think about the inner thigh rolling up and in, pull it back. Open up that chest. Press out with resistance and bring yourself back in. You want to imagine here like you're moving through a dense body of water. So when I say move with resistance, like create that scene right here, pressing through the water, pulling back in. And if that doesn't motivate you, think about like honey or peanut butter. Imagine what that texture would be like. Let's take it twice more. On the next one, we pull out. Ready, doll? Hold it out. Hold it out right here. Bring both arms forward. We're gonna pull our arms in together. Shift your body weight over that left leg, pull me in, and catch back. Pull it in, scooping up through the core. Less about the knee going high, more about the lower abs pulling in. And when you feel confident with this, you start to take it faster as you want. But the key here is to eliminate the bounces. Again, you want to get out of those joints. Use those muscles. So rather than like a hydraulic feeling, you stay low, you stay grounded. Stretch that foot back a little bit further. Yes, there it is. Nice. Challenge yourself, challenge that point. Beautiful. We're going to take 5. We hit the other side in 4, 3. Last 2. Woo! Last one like this. Reach your arms forward. Return to that sit position. Roll those shoulders back. Hello. Step your left leg back. Heel side. Arms lift. Exhale. Press. Find your sit. Inhale, reach up, squeeze your glutes. Now, if you're waddling at home, just know It happens to the best of us. It happens to me too. Usually it's happening when I'm not engaging the right muscles. So think about squeezing your glutes, lifting up through the core, and just see if that helps, right? 9 times out of 10, it's going to. Another thing that's gonna help here is actually flattening out, really spreading the toes when you're supporting foot. So feel the right big toe, right pinky toe, right heel get rounded. Nice, unshakable, Stephanie. Keep it going, step back, pull in tight, lift up through the core, navel the spine. Nice, take it twice more, step back. Next one, we'll hold. If your eyes are up to the sky, pull them down towards the screen, push your arms down, elbows go back. Again, ground through your standing leg, we're gonna internally rotate. Leg is long, heel still high, drive your arm out. You're gonna sweep everything back in, just retrace your steps. We'll take this a few times. Press, pull it back in. Good, pass out. Ooh, that's right, Stephanie, I heard that. The balance, I know, right? But again, it's gonna help you sort of squeezing the glutes. Now, if this is your first time working out in the P.volve method class, this is going to feel awkward, right? It's not beyond me. Internal rotation is natural, however. Pass through it every time you walk, jog, and run. So it's really important that you work that mobility of the hips to be able to internally rotate. Now, when I say mobility, what I'm really speaking to is flexibility combined with strength. So it's controlling your range of motion, right? So you can control how your hip turns over. So take it one more time and hold it. Reach it over, hold it right here, pull up to your core. Bring your hands together, drop the shoulders down, load into that right leg. Knee comes in, touch back. In and back. You're more than welcome to stay at this pace here. If you're feeling crazy today, you start to take it a little faster again. Try to minimize those bounces here. Get low, get grounded. Let's start to move it like we stole it, y'all. Bring it in. There it is, nice. Scoop up to the core, press those shoulders down, see that sweat coming, that's good. Not a sign of weakness if you're sweating already, that's a sign of strength. Strong people try new things. They challenge themselves. This is good if you're feeling kind of weird, if you're feeling out of your comfort zone, that's how we grow. Keep it going, we're gonna go for 5, 4, we hit a plank in 3, 2, last one, bring it in, roll down, into chest, hands down, feet back, pull it right here. Let's take those feet a little bit wider. Get strong in your base. If this feels like a challenge, you stay here. If you want more, think about shoulder tap, right and left. Tap it right, tap it left. Tap, tap, nice Stephanie. Stephanie's gonna hold that down. If you need other options, I'll show you. You can come down to your knees. Do it here. You can even go down to your forearms. Do it either here or here. We're gonna stay for 10, 8, 6, nice, even more quiet with those hips. We're not Shakira, those hips don't lie, they don't talk at all. Give me 3, 2, last one, hold that plank wherever you're at, come up to your hands, inhale, hips go high. Big breath in, stretch the shoulders, walk the feet in towards your hands. Then your knees roll up slow. How about that for a warm up? Take your time shaking it out for a second. We're gonna put on our equipment here. Again, if you don't have it, watch Stephanie, just gonna do everything without it. If you have it at home, we're using our P.volve. What you do is push the ball over to one side. You're gonna put one foot through. I like to do it in a seated position. If you're an expert, you can do it standing. So you're gonna put one foot through. Hello, Jacob. I'm here to show off. You press the ball over towards the foot that just went through the band. It's around your ankles at this point. You can grab a hold of the strap. Pull it all the way up. Yes, when I say all the way, I mean it. To your comfort level, but ideally, there's no space between moving that ball or getting intimate with this equipment. Now, something I commonly see is that the strap is up here. You want it down the line with the logo so it's one flat. If you're to turn to the side and check yourself out in the mirror, you shouldn't be able to see the ball front or back, it's virtually hidden. Now, after that, you grab a glider. If you don't have a glider, again, watch Stephanie, or you can grab like paper plate, hand towel if you're using a slick surface at home. We're gonna bring it underneath the ball up our right foot. Let's go. All right, so go underneath the ball of our right foot. Similar to our sit position with the knees to be back, this is a staggered stance to the side. Your knee is virtually in line with the supporting leg. You're in that crease. We'll roll our shoulders back and bring our arms to that box position that we saw. Close your ribs though. Internally rotate, press out. Hips are rotating. You pull it back and squeeze the ball. Feel those inner thighs. Woo! Press in the band. And then squeeze your inner thighs. Good, drive down and out with the glider. Bring it in. Friction goes down and out. Pulls in, squeeze the ball nut. If you don't have equipment, you're simply stepping out. You're thinking about pulling your thighs in. Yeah, it can still be active, right? Stephanie, we're pretty active here, even without that equipment. Moving with all that resistance, resist. Yes, squeeze it back in. We take it 3 more times. Think about the hips and the shoulders rotating. Last one, let's hold it right here, you stay. Reach your left arm out, dive your upper body slightly forward, you take your back foot back even further, reach your arms up, biceps by ears, you press that squeeze. Maintain that incline, sternum hovers right over that thigh. Let's start to pick up the speed a little bit, press something heavy with the back of your arms. Again, you're driving energy down and out through the core. Woo! Connected to that left leg here. You're gonna feel the hamstring for sure as you deepen that sit back. In our internal rotation, you're working primarily inner thighs. You're working the outer glute that kind of wraps around your hip. So if you're feeling your hip here, you're actually using your glutes. Good thing. Take 3 more. Take it long, press tall. Woo! Last one. We're gonna take it long one more time. Bring your arms in, roll the shoulders back. Sweep relief to that upper body. Shift the root forward, tap the back toe. We lift up, elbow down, tap it down. Lift up straight, tap it down. Nice. Now Jacob and Stephanie are doing a beautiful job of keeping those shoelaces down to the floor, really maintaining that internal rotation. Super, super tempting to start to gravitate towards me. I know you wouldn't look at me right now, but you want those hips over to the side, really over to that left side lift, and tap running all the way through that back leg. We're gonna hold it up on the next one. Hold it up, now we squeeze knee to knee. In that not knee position, you stretch it on out, yes? Now, if you need support, use a wall. Use a chair, right? Imagine there's a chair right here. Using that as support, totally valid option. We'll take 3 more here. Can you get deeper in that crease? Utilize your glutes a little bit more. Woo! Yep, we're definitely activating. Hold it right here. Bring it down to your sit. Now you're gonna find a glider underneath the right foot. Roll down, touch into chest. You go out to our plank. Glider still underneath that right foot. If you have it, we glide out wide. You squeeze in tight. Take it out. Squeeze in tight. So I'm slightly shifting my pelvis over. Squeeze again. Drives out and in. You press on the band, outer hip. Squeezing on the ball, feel the inner thigh. Good. Now lift that gaze up long. Look past your fingertips a few inches here so as to not drop and strain your neck. You don't want to go there, right? You want to look long. You want to look forward. Nice. Take 3 more out. And in. Beautiful, Stephanie. Nice actions here. Last one coming your way. Come in hot, squeeze in. Simply step your right leg off the glider. Inhale, hips go high. Walk your feet in, just like we did before. Bend the knees, roll up slow. Ooh, there's the right, there's the left. I hate to break it to you. Don't blame me. I didn't design the human body. But we do have to even you out. So you're going to bring the glider underneath the ball of the left foot now. Roll your shoulders back again. Keep that close rib cage. Pull in the core. Sit back. Always focusing on core here. Drive your elbows back. Really drop those shoulders. Internally rotate. Taking your hips over to that side. Squeeze in on the ball. You go slow here. Drive it out. Squeeze it in. Good. So notice we're not doing squats. We're not doing crunches. But you're feeling your glutes. You're feeling your core, working it in a deep way, with intention, yeah? And again, working on that mobility. And really what we mean when we say mobility is not, again, flexibility. We're not going for range of motion necessarily. We want an appropriate range of motion and an appropriate control over it. That's all we're asking, nothing crazy. We just want to get you in those perfect zones, you know? Squeeze in, rotate around. Nice, working on that optimal hip health. Last 2. Last one, we're gonna hold it out and stay. Hold it out, everyone's favorite, that threshold. Reach both arms out. Make sure your shoulders are still back. Dive your upper body forward, biceps by ears, and stretch your foot back a little longer. Let us squeeze. Yes, let's start to take it faster here. Woo. Now, if you can check out this precision mat that we're all working on, what we're standing on right here, we're going on this diagonal line, so kind of cutting through this box shape. Even if you don't have that at home, I still would love you in your mind's eye, in your head, to imagine that you're going on a nice diagonal here. Really try to stay true to that. Squeeze, lengthen. Good, checking in with your right foot, make sure it is still forward. Let's take 3. We go for that balance in 2. Last one, hold it back and stay. Bring your arms in, reset your shoulders, shift forward, tap the toe. You know where we're gonna go, y'all. Lift up and tap it down. Scoop up through the abs. Lengthen out. Good. Now we're not auditioning to be a rocket today. I don't need you to get that leg up to the high heavens. Just squeeze your glute. Lengthen down. Keep that knee super long here. Yeah, the second that your knee bends is when you think you're getting your leg up high because you can feel that heel going up. But we don't want that to happen because that's going to turn on your knee, it's going to turn on your hamstring. We're predominantly isolating your glute here. Get twice more lift. Lower, last one, you hold and stay. We draw your knee to be good. Lengthen out slow, carving your body through space. Squeeze in and stretch it out. Woo, there it is, squeeze and stretch. Then you hang out with us 3 more reps. Lengthen long. Squeeze in tight. Scoop up through the core. Woo, we get 1 more here. We go back down to that plank we know and love. Lengthen out, squeeze it in, bring it down, roll it down, step it out. You're gonna find your glider underneath the ball of that left foot. Find your plank here. Gaze as long, core is tight. You slide out and squeeze in. Inner thigh, squeeze it nice and tight. Woo, pull it in, out, and in, nice. Now, something else to think about, because I haven't given you enough, are your shoulder blades. It's like triangular points on your back. You don't want them making a valley. You don't want them making huge mountains, right? You want to think down and in with those shoulder blades. So rolling them down and in your back. Good, so less of a mountain, less of a valley, more of a little peak. Definitely not a hill, okay? I think I've exhausted that analogy. Let's take 1 more, take it out. Squeeze in, step off your glider. Inhale, hips go high. Start to walk the feet in. Big bend in the knees. Take your time rolling up slow. Jacob, I think it's time for you. Woo. Time for you to take it away.
All right, guys, let's take off this P.volve. You're gonna swap this out for the light ankle weights and the P-band. Once you have done that, go ahead and grab your light ankle weights. Right, get your glider out of your space. So we're gonna be doing mat work. So once you have the light ankle weights on, you can grab your mat as well as your P-band. And we'll get to it.
Okay.
Stephanie, here's a mat. Kimmie, here's a mat.
Thank you very much.
Okay, guys, so what we're gonna do is you're gonna double lap this in the center of your space because we're gonna be kneeling on our knees and I want the knees to be protected, okay? Once you have that on, let's go ahead and put on your P-band. If you've never put this piece of equipment on, you want to make sure that your palms go into the letters before you strap it and Velcro it on. You'll have all 4 fingers around the piece of equipment. This is one of our patented pieces. We use this for arm strengthening, toning, working the upper back. It's a nice, juicy, intense piece of equipment. So once you have that on, we're gonna be kneeling, you guys. Roll your shoulders down and back. Make sure your thumbs are tucked underneath the band. You're gonna grab the band. Sit your glutes back, kneeling piece-it, and then you're gonna drive and pull the arms out. Really rolling the shoulders down and thinking about working your upper back. Same thing applies with our standing and kneeling piece-it. You load into the glutes and then contract your glute muscles. Good. Notice how Kimmie is keeping her shoulders down as she does this, keeping the integrity of her back by really igniting mindfully, thinking about long, lean muscles. Gorgeous, Stephanie. You've got 3 more here. Load and reach the arms. Sitting back, pull and press. Good, you guys. Last one, and now hold. Everyone, we're gonna step our right leg forward to a kneeling position. Bring your arms to 90 degrees. You're gonna row, arch your twist to the right, and then press center. Now really start to think about that the dynamic, you guys, loading and then quick to shoot out. In the P.volve method, We use unconventional ways of toning and igniting the abs. So right now you're pressing belly button to spine and then reach and extend. You should also be feeling those arms pretty fired up. Good, keep pulling and twisting. Yep, it's like you're reaching for your favorite snack with that left arm. Reach and pull, you got 2. Exhale, nice work you guys. Last one, hold it center. We're all gonna give our arms a little break. I want you to step your right leg out over to the side, keep the knee back, and then return center. Really lifting up from the low abs. And the light ankle weights are just giving us that extra resistance. Out to the side and center. As we do this, we really emphasize the lift up out of the hip. So we're not dumping into your hip flexors. You're really using the control of your glutes to lift from neutral to external rotation of the hip. And that's how we mobilize the hips and really integrate range of motion in your workouts. Nice, ladies. You've got one more here. Exhale, reach and hold. Everyone, you're gonna take your P band back to 90 degrees. Rotate your right bicep up to the ceiling. We're gonna sit into the glute, drive the arms apart, and then return center. In the method, we really utilize micro movements. So you're not trying to see how far the arms can go apart, but you're just thinking about engaging the bicep on the right, flex the muscle, and extend the tricep on the left. Good, really feeling that resistance. You've got 3 more, you guys. Use your breath. Are you breathing? Last 2. Exhale. Really nice work, Stephanie. Last one. And hold. Okay, you guys are gonna take that left arm down to the floor. I want you to toe tap your right foot. Bring your right knuckles down to the floor. What we're gonna do is you're gonna roll your chest, open your back, and then slowly return. Really mobilizing your spine here. Shoulders down, you're revving up in the torso. And I want you to notice how Stephanie's really pushing into her right arm to create strength. So she's not falling into her shoulder, but she's really trying to defy gravity by engaging her back, even though she has no equipment. Good, you guys. Last 2. Exhale. Everyone, hold the arm up. You're gonna rotate your left toes over to the right. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna raise the right leg up, lower down, and tap. Working the lateral part of the leg and staying engaged in that left supporting arm. Good, press into the floor, check in with your posture, breathe. Good, you've got 3 more, you guys. Be fearless. Last 2, reach. And now hold the next one, hold. We're gonna take little circles going back with that right leg. Small circles like the size of a basketball or smaller. Really lubricating the femur in the socket. That's gonna be your thigh bone. Increasing your range of motion. Breathe, you got 2 more here, Kimmie, come on. And now reverse it, you guys. Now we're gonna reach around. And I want you to notice how long Kimmie's leg is. She's stretching her leg away from her, working long, lean, and control. She's got 3 more. Good, ladies. Last 2. And let it go. Nice work. Take a quick child's pose. And now we're gonna hit everything on the alternate side. Like Kimmie said, where there's a right, there's a left. Left leg forward, shoulders down, arms to 90. You're gonna twist over to the left, reach, and press. And it's okay to get your pelvis involved here, you guys. Really pulling that left hip back as you reach. Good, pressing into the front of the hip, find length, and pull. Good, you guys, shoulders down. Fire up your back, use your breath. Got 3, reach, extend. Nice work, really pulling the P band apart. Last 2, and last 1. Hold it here, good. Pull your palms together. We're gonna reach that left leg out to the side. Open the hip, And now close the hip, neutral rotation. Really thinking about how you place the leg down as if it were precious cargo, you guys. Yeah, increasing your strength of your legs so that when you leave this workout, you feel like you can go up a flight of steps with ease. You can go out to the park with friends and family feeling good about your body. That's what we're all about here, is enhancing performance and increasing your health. So remember why you're here when it starts to get intense. You got 2 more, you guys. Good, Stephanie. Low out. 1 more. Shoulders down. Nice work, you guys. Now hold. Bring your arms to 90. I want you to rotate that left palm up to the ceiling. Sit into the left hip, reach the arms apart, and return. Really firing up your back. Think about your posture. Good. Now as you do this, keep pulling belly button to spine to engage your abs. Nice. Now Kimmie's just gonna pull a little further apart to challenge yourself. Reaching and exhale. So nice, you guys. You got 2. Be resilient. Last one, and hold. Everyone, we're gonna bring the right hand down to the floor. I want you to toe tap your left leg, bring the left knuckles to the floor. You're gonna open your chest, pull the arm up, and then return center. Really twisting and activating from the torso. Upper body focus for this mat workout. Really engaging the abs and the side obliques. Now make sure, I'm just gonna show you that you're not dumping into the shoulders. See how my shoulders now lifted? Really make sure you're rolling that down and thinking about engaging the right arm. Good, you guys, you got 3 more. Twist and pull. Last 2, exhale. Last one, holding here, you guys. We're gonna raise that left leg up into the air. Reach and tap it down. Now press into your right glutes and reach. Good. Outer thighs engaged, but what we're really trying to target is the stability of the right side. Activating the abs and the side obliques. And as you can see, these girls are getting a little fancy. They're really showing off their strength, but you can take the leg a little bit lower. Last 2. Good work, you guys. Exhale, 1 more. We're gonna go for those circles. Start to reach the leg back. Really lubricating the joint in socket. Be okay with these micro movements, you guys. Just because it's smaller does not mean it's less intense. And the light ankle weights really give that extra resistance. You've got 3. Deep breaths, 2. And now reverse, you guys. Stick with it. Remember why you're here. 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, and let it go, you guys. Quick child's pose, reach and press, and then lead me right back to that kneeling position. We're gonna drive the arms overhead. Let me turn to the side really quick. Notice how my arms are slightly in front of me, ribs are closed. You're gonna drive the elbows in towards your midline, and then exhale, reach. Really making lap pullovers, engaging the back, pulling the arms in, and working with this resistance to increase the strength of your body. You've got 5. Lift. Good, keep pulling the shoulders down, abs engaged. 3, good, you guys, elbows tight. Last 2. Good, now hold the next one, elbows in. You're just gonna take micro squeezes, in an inch, out an inch. Really engaging the upper back. Breathe, you've got 4, 3, last 2, and recover, you guys. Take that P.volve off. We've got 1 more move, short and sweet. So everybody, I want you to meet me back in your plank. Press your heels in. What we're going to do is you're going to drive your left knee into your chest, step back, alternate sides, in and step, in and step. And what I want you to think of is really maintaining a strong pelvis Abdominals fired up, and if you want that cardiovascular activation, maybe you stick with me and we rev up the tempo. Here we go, team. Let's go. 15 seconds, that's all that separates us from the end of this workout. Come on, Stephanie, you got this, breathe. 6, yes, Kimmie, live your truth. 5, 4, 3, 2, recover. Nice work, you guys. Go ahead and take those light ankle weights off, and we're gonna go ahead and do a little bit of a cool down. So, once you have these light ankle weights off, we're gonna meet with your right knee forward again. And what I want you to do is bring your hands to your glutes. You're gonna shift forward and then pull back and in. Lengthening the front of the hip. Breathe. Good, maybe lifting the sternum a little bit and then returning center, open the chest. You've got 3. Lift, good work you guys, last 2, open your heart, pull, last 1, and return. Everyone drive your elbows to a W, you're just gonna stretch up and over to the right, lengthening your left side obliques. Good, hanging out here for a couple minutes. By minutes, I meant seconds. Because minutes might be a little strenuous, and that's not what we're about here. Good, you guys. Now return center. All we can do is start to lengthen that front leg, flex the foot, relax your head. Good. All right, so we already built the resistance, you guys. Now just release, let the head be heavy. Really feeling the back of that leg lengthen, especially after all of Kimmie's lighter work. Definitely letting that absorb. Use your breath. Good. Now return back to that kneeling position. Safely make your way to the alternate side. Left leg forward. Cup your hands up at the top of the glutes, supporting your lower back. And then just start to press forward and return. Stretching the front of that right hip, maybe opening the chest here. Return. Good. Lengthening. And reach. Good. You can indulge in this stretch. Give yourself this gift. You've got 1 more, guys. And now move forward. And I want you to bring your arms to that W position. Good. Reach up and over to the left. Open your side obliques. Let the head just be kind of heavy. Good. Reaching and pressing. Feeling how energized you feel after that workout. Good, you've got 2 more beats here. And then reach up and over, flex that front foot. Just take that half hamstring stretch. Good, let the head be heavy. Good, lengthening your low back. Good, you guys. And now slowly return out of that. Thank you so much, EHE Health, for having P.volve for your workout today. And we can't wait to see you next time. Thank you, Kimmie and Stephanie.
Yeah, thank you so much. Woo!